All right, let's continue with our funeral service coverage of relatives 18-year-old Phehello Motaung and 7-year-old Lesego Sefatsa. I mean, we were just speaking to our reporter Lerato Makola earlier on, who was just describing the somber mood and atmosphere as family, friends, educators, friends alike really came to pay their last respects. It's happening in Zone 14 in Sebokeng. It's an emotional scene, as one can imagine. 2 out of the 14 learners who have tragically lost their lives on Monday following that crash, of course, that happened. Lerato, I'm going to hand it back to you. I mean, the one learner, Phehello from Shaddai Christian School, and Lesego, obviously, from Oakwood Primary School, both remembered for the unique characteristics. P-Man, as he was affectionately known, Phehello, and then also Lesego, 7-year-old, whose dreams and lives have been cut short. But obviously now, as people just come to pay their last respects, what is happening on your end as that funeral program continues?
Yes, Phehello, known as P-Man, described as a very bubbly person. However, right now, a deep sense of pain and grief hangs over Zone 14 in Sebokeng as family members, teachers and learners have gathered here to bid farewell, to say their final goodbyes to the 18-year-old Phehello Motaung Sefatsa and the 7-year-old Lesego Sefatsa. Right now, I'm going to bring in Phehello's principal just to tell us more about him. Thank you so much for your time, principal, and condolences to you and the learners as well. Maybe if you can just tell us more ka Phehello re ke motho o be a motho jwang.
Ke a le dumedisa ka lebitso la Morena Jesu. Phehello ene e le ngwana a ratehang. Phehello ene e le ngwana a hlomphang. Phehello was this child who was loved by everyone because of his respect. Phehello was a soccer player. Our school team has lost a soccer player. Maybe in future we were going to have someone from our school playing for Orlando Pirates or playing for Kaizer Chiefs. Phehello will revive assembly because he was playing a trumpet. Our assembly is not going to be the same because Phehello is no more. As the Shaddai family, we are devastated. As Shaddai family, we don't have words to console the family because we know and understand how deep the pain is, how deep and painful this death has caused. But through God, God will. God will see us through. And my prayer is, as the Shaddai family, that we must be together. We must never forget the Sefatsa family because Phehello is no more. We must stick together and continue to be one in Christ.
And principal, we understand that Phehello was doing grade 11, so now if I ever sit in the school, and ufuna kuba yini?
Phehello o ne a rata tourism. Ke mo rutile grade 10. This year, grade 11, I taught Phehello for 3 days. Then I said to him, Phehello, I'm no more going to teach you tourism because I'm just appointed. So someone is coming. He said, no, ma'am, you understand me, you know me. Will the teacher coming understand you? I said, yes. Because we are trained on how to look after the kids. The teacher will definitely understand you. You know, I was shocked when we were here as the school on Tuesday. He had already told the mother, because he was not calling me ma'am, he was calling me Mama Masha. Or Mama Masha just told me that she's no more going to teach tourism. So she had a bright future ahead. we plan, but motho a qetellang ke Ntate Modimo. So Lehodimo has won someone who will be playing a trumpet.
Thank you so much for your time.
Ke a leboha.
There you have it, little Phehello's principal. Well, the mood is somber here in Zone 14, Sebokeng. And what I can tell you is that Phehello and Lesego are not the only victims that are being laid to rest today. Just to mention a few, Naledi Motsapi, Buhle Khatebe and Sibongile Madonsela also being laid to rest today. The Vaal community continue to mourn the young lives lost. Well, now we are moving to another side of the road. There's a tent that can accommodate everyone. We are moving from the family home to the tent that can accommodate everyone. What I can tell is that the community members, the teachers, the church members, they came in numbers to say their final goodbyes to the young lives lost. But for now, back to you in studio.
We're also sending you strength, Lerato, at this time. Of course, you're bringing us that coverage as two of the young learners are going to be laid to rest from the Sefatsa family household there. Lerato Makola, just speaking to the principal, perhaps also Mama Masha, as P-Man or Phehello affectionately knew her as she was teaching him tourism, but obviously also just remembering his impact in the school, holistic student, excelled in football, but also, you know, a musician playing the trumpet for Shaddai school there. And of course, his aunt also, sister also echoing that he wanted to also perhaps double in law as well. So we'll continue to bring you the funeral services. You also heard Naledi Buhle and Sibongile Madonsela, some of the other learners who are going to be laid to rest today with the mass funeral taking place tomorrow. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back after our return with more news and updates.